Hey people, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to review another fragrance from house of by Kilian, one of the most posh niche house in the fragrance game right now. And today is gonna be a travel atomizer, and the fragrance is gonna be Straight to Heaven. This is known to be one of their biggest hits and biggest fragrance and top seller. This is on the boozy, winter, heavy kind of fragrance, and it's kind of like a very daring perfume at that. So this perfume, it was gifted to me, this travel atomizer, by one of my crazy brothers. He just showed up. He always gives me like fragrances to review, but he showed up. He said, "Brother, I have something for you." I thought, okay, great, I can review. He said, "No, this is for you," and he gifted me this. Just crazy, it's just absolutely crazy. And needless to say, like, I'm so fortunate. But these perfumes, why I'm thankful to my brother as well as the community and to God, is that this fragrance, I cannot actually afford all these full bottles at this moment. So when I do reviews from small samples and stuff, these are very priceless to me. Even if it's a nautica fragrance or a designer or niche, whatever, if someone gives me, like today I received 2 parcels of 7 samples, I guess, 7 or 8. Those are coming up as well. So these brothers are just showing me so much love and respect and support. I can do all these reviews. So credit goes to Bangladeshi community, right? So let's look into this one. I have been testing it a little bit for a few days. Just wanted to make sure I know what I'm reviewing or what I'm going to talk about. So I have it on my hand for some time. I already reached the dry down for about 45 minutes. I'll tell you one thing. These perfumes by Kilian, performance is never an issue. So these uh, fragrance that you buy, you always get bang for buck. Even if you do not like the smell, they're gonna last on you for a pretty decent amount of time and project also. This one is no different. So this emphasis on this particular perfume is rum. And if you guys know, rum is utilized in designer fragrance. One of my favorite would be Bentley for Men Intense. Almost ending up like finishing the bottle. I'll buy another bottle soon. Then another one popular is Bulgari Man in Black. These two are known for their rum note. Of course, there are plenty more going on in those, but rum is definitely a very prominent note. So this one, I'll tell you, a little bit different from those. It's very daring kind of scent. Uh, One of my brothers who actually sold this to the other brother who gifted me this, he told me, brother Shubho Bhai, he said this is not his cup of tea. He did not like this, and I talked to him, and he said this one is one fragrance I could not like, but he's a big fan of I think Memento Mori. That's the one of the fragrances, if I'm not mistaken with the name, and he does love some other ones like what's the other one? I forgot the name. Black Phantom, I guess. Those are his favorites. So this perfume I liked. I like big time. This is daring, bold, sexy, kind of like one dimension. It's definitely for men. Women, I can hardly see them reaching for it. I'll describe it to you. So what I get from it, let me spray this and talk about it. These have also, they also have casing for them, so you can put the bottles in them and you can have a twist on kind of a cover with this. I don't know what you call it. Those are very beautiful. So you can put these on those casing and you can spray also. But yeah, there you go. I am gonna do a fresh spray on my hand. Okay, let's just go a little bit. These are very potent juice. I don't want to like overdo these. Okay. Okay, right up top, what you smell, you'll be like, that's a little animalic, that's a little strong, and that's a little boozy. If you're not used to drinking, if you're not into alcohol, this is gonna come off as very off-putting to you. If you're smelling it and you're just new in the game, especially, you like Versace Purom, Prada L'Homme, Dior Sauvage, this is gonna be polar opposite of those, right? And this one has kind of like a Gucci guilty kind of a feel. If I can show you, reminds me of that one. I'm sorry, Gucci guilty absolute. It has a feel of daring feel of these because of the leather note. I think the leather pops up very prominent in this and makes it like kind of animalic. So the rum, like the boozy note, it will appear like 20 minutes down the road. That's when I start getting the rum boozy quality. But it's almost like the leather rum booze sort of a combo. Reminds me very much of Mentally for Men Intense, but this is much more sweeter and playful. So if you think this is daring, I think this is gonna be a more daring fragrance than Bentley for Men Intense. But Mentally, what it does is it gets sweeter on your skin with the sandalwood. This one, particular one, I find it kind of fruity, amber, spices, rum, patchouli, and that the leather. Those are the notes that hits my nose. It's gonna be really beautiful in the winter time. As I mean, colder it gets, this fragrance is gonna be a lot more beautiful. But if you wear this in the summertime, this is gonna be absolute stinker. I mean, like, not in a bad way, but it will be very animalic on you. How many sprays? I would do one under my clothes, on my chest, then I put on my shirt. It will just project beautifully from your heartbeat, with the heat that's produced within. Or you can do one thing, you can do back of your neck. That's also gonna be projecting like hell everywhere. It's gonna leave a nice scent trail. But this is definitely not everybody's cup of tea. I'll tell you one thing, because this is very daring. This is very one-sided, and people who like kind of like Chanel Antaeus, like Gucci Guilty Absolute or Bentley for Men Intense, this is the kind of fragrance they're gonna like. The very note of leather, it can get very challenging, like, uh, how do I explain this? Imagine you're wearing a leather jacket which is not brand new. It has some age on it, like Wolverine would wear in X-Men, not the brand new one, but like one of his more seasoned jacket. He wears jeans, boot, like leather, not leather, like, yeah, kind of like leather boots, and he's riding his Harley Davidson or one of those big bikes. This is that kind of a scenario. Kind of reminds me kind of like John Vervito's kind of Dark Rebel Rider, those kind of fragrance as well, but definitely very interesting scent. Women may give you a compliment, may not, unless you have that persona, that rough and tough guy. This is not going to work with you if you're a very shy, metrosexual dude. People may bully you. They will say, what are you wearing? It kind of stinks and stuff like that. But that's just my imagination. But overall, I really like it because this is, as you can see, I have even this one, the cheapy, Intimately Beckham. This one has some quality of spicy, woody, kind of like a boozy quality. I also like. So yeah, for me, I like to play with the daring side, kind of a darker, challenging, mysterious. This on the dry down, it's very, very, very nice, very smooth as well. So the initial blush can come off as a little bit animalic. That's all. So overall, the longevity, 10 out of 10. Projection, 10 out of 10. This house, no question of quality in there. And the fragrance, ideal time to wear it in fall and winter. Night time, definitely. Occasion, going for a ride on the highway, moonlit night, very cold night, just by yourself. Or you're going to hit a bar, you're gonna be having a lot of scotch, whiskey, stuff like that, rum, and there's leather involved, definitely. So overall, how much in my world this fragrance is gonna be like a 9 out of 10. I do like intoxicate a little bit more than this because that's a little bit more playful and sweeter. But this, it's pretty close second, all right, in this line. So try it, get a small size sample, 2 ml sample. It's not gonna hurt as much as the full bottle, your wallet, but definitely worthy of trying. By Kilian house is very, very beautiful house. So that's my review for Straight to Heaven, one of the top sellers in the By Kilian house. Check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll be signing out for now. Bye bye.